What's up YouTube, it's your boy Sean. We're back with another video. Today we're going to be doing a hit and miss of the Christian Bale 1/3 scale Batman by Queen Studios. You like how I did that. But before we do that, make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe, because at 500 subscribers we're going to be doing a giveaway of a really dope omnibus, and you want to make sure you're entered for that. And how you do that is, number one, you have to be subscribed. Number two, you have to comment on every video, because we're going to pick a random video and choose a random commenter, and you should be that commenter. So go ahead and comment. Now let's get into this review. So starting off this review, this Christian Bale Batman looks absolutely phenomenal. I cannot lie, this looks extremely good. Love his bat suit. There's different textures to it, there's different layers to it. It looks exactly like the movie. I love how his belt looks gold. You know, it looks rich. It looks like you can almost open up his pockets and take something out. Right? Just looks extremely good. One last thing about his body. I love how, you know, you have like the body armor, and then underneath you see like that mesh honeycomb type texture. I think that looks absolutely phenomenal. I love the detail in that body sculpt there. Moving up to the face sculpt. Face sculpt looks absolutely great. There were Queen Studios were taking a lot of feedback, and people were saying that he looks a little bit too young. But for me, I think he looks okay. I think that, you know, a 5 o'clock shadow, did he have one in the movie? I can't remember, but I think that a 5 o'clock shadow will make him look a little bit older. I think he looks just fine in my opinion. I think the face sculpt is really good. So moving on to the base, you all know me. If you know anything about me, you know I love a good base. This is a museum pose. The base is super plain. So for what this is, I mean, it does what it's supposed to do, right? This is not supposed to be an action pose. He's not supposed to be in the middle of a scene or, you know, actively doing something. So this base, this base, just, you know, plain base, it works, right? And even with this quote unquote plain base, it looks really good. There's different textures to it, there's different layers. The metal looks weathered. It just looks like it's very fitting for this Dark Knight trilogy. So I don't have a problem with the base at all. So you have a couple ways you can display Batman. You can display him with his, what do you call it, his helmet, his mask on, and you can display it with him off. And with his hair, he has two different options. He has the sculpted hair, which is what I like a little bit more. And then you have the rooted hair that's literally rooted into his hair, his head. I think that the sculpted, like I said, the sculpt is a little bit more my speed. I think that it looks a little bit better. I've never had implanted hair, like a statue with implanted hair like that, so I don't know what that details, if you have to dust it more or something, I don't know. But just my preference is to sculpt it. I would display him without his mask on. I think that the Christian Bale's face looks extremely good, so I would do it that way. You can there was a lot of controversy around him being 1/3 scale. I think he is about 24 or 25 inches tall. That's where he stands, and I mean, if you multiply it by 3, I mean, that puts you at about 6 feet. So I mean, I think that it's fairly accurate. I think that people are just you know, they're probably used to a bigger base that would make the sculpt as a whole bigger. I think that's what the issue may be, but I mean, I feel like this is pretty accurate. They're naming it 1/3 scale. It's truly a 1/3 scale piece. They also have a Heath Ledger Joker that you can display him with, and I think that this piece, putting these two together, recreates the iconic scene of the interrogation. If you're a fan of that scene, this is almost a no-brainer to get both if you can afford it. This looks totally great. The base that comes, if you want to create both of them, create this scene and get both of them, it comes with a different base. And with the base, it doesn't look like anything is really keyed in. It just looks like they kind of just sit there. And you know, Batman is standing right behind him, and I mean, this looks This looks extremely good. It doesn't get much better than this, guys. It doesn't get much better than this. This looks extremely good. Joker with the mixed media. We're not reviewing him today, but the two of these together, I mean, you can't beat it. You just can't beat it. They, you know, Queen Studios, they knocked it out of the park. Personally, I'm not used to seeing a lot of studios post preview pictures and ask for feedback. That tells me that Queen Studios, they really care and they really want to give us the best statue, the best sculpt that they can. So I can appreciate Queen Studios really putting forth the effort to, you know, try to give us the best sculpt they can, right? They want to get it right. They want to get the best sculpt that they can. So, you know, hats off to them. This is totally a hit. If you're into Batman, if you're into the Dark Knight trilogy, this is great. I know Prime 1 did one before. I think that the face sculpt on this one is just a little bit better than the Prime 1 piece, but either one, you can't go wrong. I'm not a huge museum pose guy, but this is still an excellent piece. This is a really excellent piece. Again, let me know if you're getting this. It goes on pre-order next couple days, so we'll see how much he retails for, what they're gonna price him at. I would say if I had to guess, my prediction, he's gonna be $1,200. That's my prediction, 1,200. Let me know in the comments what you think he'll be. This has been a hit or a miss. He's absolutely hit. Until next time, y'all be good, y'all be safe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.